Hello, my lovely Cancers. This is Turquoise Tarot. I'm going to be providing you with your general reading for March 2016. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like more information on a private reading, I will be posting my website in the information box below. Let me just focus for a moment while I shuffle to feel your energies for this month. Cancer general energies for March 2016. Cancer general messages for March 2016. Cancer general messages March 2016. Okay, we're going to cut it. And first card out, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Ooh. The Six of Cups. The Devil card. Five of Pentacles. The Fool, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the World card, and Temperance. And at the bottom of the deck, for overall energies for the reading, we have the Hanged Man. So let me see what we have here. I feel that you are coming out of a relationship that was a very karmic relationship. Someone that you were emotionally tied to or you felt bound to. It was difficult for you to leave this relationship. Or it could be that you're going to be leaving the relationship at the beginning of this month, because we have the Wheel of Fortune here. And this does talk about, you know, if things were going up, then they're going down. If they were down, they're coming back up. But I also see the Wheel of Fortune as kind of saying it's time. You know, like the times are changing and new things are coming in and old things are leaving. That's usually symbolized by the World card, but I'm picking that up with this Wheel of Fortune in your reading. And I believe that this is a person that you have a history with. Maybe you've known them for quite some time. You have some very fond memories, and that may be why you felt so bound to this person. You could have known them since childhood, or they're someone that you had a lot of just happy times with, a lot of playfulness. But this connection is a toxic one. And I say that because right after these three cards, we have the Five of Pentacles. And this talks about, you know, it can talk about financial struggles. But in this reading, I kind of feel like it's more regarding emotions. I feel like maybe this person was holding back from you. They weren't really being loving and passionate with you, and maybe vice versa. You know, you could have felt the same way. You both are feeling kind of isolated and desolate, even though you're together. It's like you're physically together, but emotionally and mentally and spiritually, you're not connected. And I feel like this month you're realizing that, and you are stepping into the new. And the Wheel of Fortune very much talks about that. Okay? Times are changing. You know, your fortune is changing. Because I feel like you used to be in this space. Okay? This line right here represents a past line. This whole first row. Okay? So the Wheel of Fortune at the top is saying that this feeling of isolation, of being left out in the cold, lacking in love, lacking in hope, lacking in faith, and also being in this space where you felt trapped, and you felt trapped because this was a karmic connection with this person. The Wheel of Fortune is stepping in with both of these energies and saying times are changing. You're no longer going to be in this space. Because you are starting anew. And again, right next to the Fool, we have this beautiful Ace of Pentacles, which really says this is a new beginning for you. You're embarking on a new journey. And I feel with it being a pentacle as the new beginning, you are embarking on a journey that will provide you with much more happiness, much more stability, and you are coming out of this much more grounded. And I think when you actually begin this journey and you really set out anew, you're going to be surprised at how good you feel. You're going to be surprised at how grounded you feel. And also, the word energetic is coming up for me. Oh, and we do have the World here. I forgot about that. So, as I was saying with this Wheel of Fortune, I'm feeling like there's an ending and you're beginning a new phase. Okay, the World card definitely speaks to that. Old things, out with the old, in with the new. You're ushering in a brand new you this month, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Like the cards are just, I just feel, I'm getting this feeling like excitement, energy, charisma. Like you are just so excited to embark on this new journey. You have come from such a hard, challenging place, and when you finally really step into this role of starting anew and letting go all that stuff in the past, you are going to feel so good about yourself, and you're going to feel so good about where you're going, and you should, because it's very promising. Next to the World card, we do have Temperance, and Temperance is all about healing. This is also, in this Temperance card, it's an angel. So what this is saying is you are being divinely guided and protected and divinely healed from this situation, and this enables you to end this old cycle and begin anew, and give you this energy that you are desiring. This Hanged Man here as the overall energy is telling me that you need to have more patience with yourself, because I feel like when this transition happens, and I feel like it's going to be more mid-March, like smack dab in the middle of March, maybe like a little bit after, I'll say like the second or third week of March, okay? When this happens, you have so much energy and you're so excited about this new journey you're embarking on that you just want to rush into it. And the Hangman is stepping in here to say that it's wonderful, it's great, it's beautiful that you have this energy. However, you do need to take your time in healing. because you are still, you know, healing. And give yourself that time to do so. It's okay if while you're on this journey as the new person that you are, to every now and then, you know, remember where you were in this space, but don't get caught up in it. Don't stay in that memory. Move forward, keep moving. This Hanged Man is also telling me that this transition that you're going through offers you a fresh new perspective on yourself and on life. And it's a much needed one, okay? So now I'm going to take some Vera Sabia cards. These are the Italian Oracle cards. I've had some questions about this deck. This is the box. And I just ordered them online. You see it says Vera Sabia. And, you know, honestly, I think it's such a beautiful reading. I'm going to look at the Devil card, because I feel that there might be additional messages linked to that. Well, what this is saying is you had a longing and desire for, I believe, this relationship to pan out. You were very faithful in this relationship. You really wanted the happy outcome. But you've been thinking, and you realize now that this relationship is really putting you in this space. Okay? And I just want to say, for those of you not in a relationship, I'm looking over this reading in another way. If this is like a work situation, it's basically telling me, you know, again, you've felt tied and bound to your job. You were very unhappy and unfulfilled. And you do find a new employer that is going to be very successful. It's going to be a very successful move for you. And it could even indicate that you're changing careers, because the Fool card is all about brand new, fresh beginnings. So if it's not just a change in jobs, it can be a change in careers. With Temperance and the Hanged Man regarding that, it's saying that take your time, and everything I'm hearing, everything in the right time, at the right place. So everything happens when it's meant to happen. Don't feel like you're rushing into finding a new job, because you'll end up feeling like this, very trapped, because it's not, it'll happen in the month when it's meant to happen. In the beginning of the month, you really feel trapped, and you're like excited to get out of there, and you're like, oh, maybe you've been feeling this way for a long time. But it is coming, the change is coming. Be patient. I also want to look at this 8 of Swords, just to see if there may be any additional messages linked to that. Oy. Cards are falling. Okay, 8 of Swords. That one popped out. Mercante, this is the merchant. Talks about contracts and agreements. The Jealous Man. And the Lie. So perhaps, you know, you were in this space because you had a contract, you know, like a relationship can be considered a contract, or a business contract even. There was some jealousy, perhaps animosity, and a lie. So somebody was lying, and I feel that you you learned of this lie, and now you are embarking on a new journey. So it's taking you out of that. You are embarking on a new journey to come out of that space. The last card I'm going to look at is the Hanged Man, just to see if there's anything more we need to know about that, since it's the overall energy for this spread. We have the male admirer. He's singing to a woman in the window. El ladro, this is the change. And messaggire, this is the messenger. So it could be that what put you in this space is there was an attraction or an admirer. Suddenly that changed, and you're receiving communication regarding that. Let me see. Yeah. I just feel like you already know this, though. Like beginning of this month or mid-month, you already know this, because by mid-month you're making that transition. So this energy may be talking about something closer to the beginning of the month where, you know, there was attraction. You felt or thought that their feelings were genuine. However, there is a change because you're receiving different information. Okay? And that puts you in a space where you see things from a whole new perspective. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these oracle cards. It is Oracle of Visions. And I'm going to pull a card just for the end-all message for your March general reading. And I know it kind of came out like a love reading, right? But again, if you're not involved with someone and you're single and you're happily single and you're not dealing with any drama, this could be a work situation where you're changing jobs because you're unhappy with your employer. And the Wheel of Fortune is, this card popped out, so I'm going to use it. Wheel of Fortune's, you know, turning in your favor. So this card shows a blindfolded man, and he is holding all these different pendants or necklaces, and it looks like he's carrying symbols for all the various religions of the world. And I'm gonna look it up and see what this message is. It says, belief and faith. Faith must be enforced by reason. When faith becomes blind, it dies. The concept of this card is similar to those presented in the faith cards of my tarot decks. A selection of religious symbolism represents a gamut of beliefs. The irony of this common denominator is tragic. With so much suffering inflicted in their name, religions have much to answer for. The blindfold can represent the blind faith such religions demand from their followers, but also the blindness often shown towards the beliefs of others. All this is set against the backdrop of Darwin evolution, shown in red below the various golden symbols. An ironic contradiction that represents the common denominator of humanity is shared by all religions and adds a question mark to them all. So, that was interesting. I guess you will take from that message what you will. And Cancer, I hope you have a wonderful March. Happy St. Patty's Day, and I am going to be posting a love reading for you soon as well, so I hope you enjoy that and come back and watch it. Thank you for watching. Have a great